I wanted to talk about the Bitcoin supply shock that I see that's inevitable, right? And I just thought about it. The Strategic Bitcoin Reserve has $1 million BTC plan, meaning that they plan on buying 200,000 Bitcoin a year. We look at the report, right? The Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, $1 million BTC plan, right? Her bill, Senator Cynthia Loomis, one of Bitcoin's loudest advocates in Washington, D.C., right? The Bitcoin Act proposed that the U.S., as you guys can see, I'm reading from right here, that the U.S. will buy 200,000 BTC per year, which then that leads to what? A million BTC, correct? So I just, for some reason, I decided to look at the numbers today because it's good to look at the numbers, right? And then I started to realize, well, if it's only 21 million BTC in supply, right? And currently in circulation, you have a 94% of it. So it's only 5%, 5.4 something percent, right? 5.4% left, 5.41% left, right? And you telling me that they're gonna buy at least 2.7% of it? The United States is gonna buy 2.7% of it. So if they're gonna buy 2.7% of it, that would then leave the math to be now this number instead of 19, it becomes 20. Add a million to it. Add a million to this one. It will become 20,865,290 BTC. That would then lead the public and everyone else who's acquiring Bitcoin as well. You have the G5 countries that's about to start acquiring Bitcoin. So you telling me, and retail investor as well, right? And you have companies that's putting it on its balance sheet. So you're telling me that we're gonna be fighting over, right? Do the math. If the United States buy a million Bitcoin, this will lead to 20 million point eight. So we're going to be fighting over one point out of 0.14 Bitcoin, which is basically 150,000 Bitcoin by 2030. I said, oh, whoa, whoa. I said, whoa. I see why Michael Saylor is buying at a rapid rate. It all starts to make sense because the writing is on the wall is you're going to get left out if you get left out. If you don't have any, even if you have a fraction of a fraction of a fraction, you're in a better position. So I said, whoa, we got to start buying. Not financial advice. People going to be taking out debt to buy these things, right? Because the United States is buying 200,000. Hell, we got to buy it before the United States buy it. Because once they buy, people don't trade Bitcoin. 70, 80% of people do not trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not a trade. It is a buy and a hold. So I said, holy moly, holy shit, what's going on? No, we have to buy it before the United States buy it. We have to buy it before the United States buy it. Because once the United States buy it in the next 5 years, it's over with. They should have bought it in the first year. Like we as people, as nations, as businesses have to buy it before they buy it. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. So I'm here to tell you guys, pay attention to the Bitcoin supply because the max supply, we're about to be get maxed out. We are about to get maxed out. The United States is buying a million worth. We're about to be maxed out. Rudy Beadmore said Metaglass says yes. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. That's all I ask. Help me get to 10,000 subs. That's my mission for this year. I appreciate you. Chuck Hunter, do the same thing as well. That's my mission for this year. So I'm just want to make a quick video to let you guys know that the United States is buying. Everyone else is rushing to buy too. $1 million Bitcoin is right around the corner. Just off simply supply shock. $1 million Bitcoin is right around the corner. I just explained it to you. America is buying 200,000 Bitcoin every year for the next 5 years. That's 20, 30. That's $1 million. We only have, as you guys can see, in circulating supply, only $21 million, 21 million BTC. It's already 19.8 in circulation. We already did 94% circulation, which means that we only got 5.41% left. The United States is going to buy half of that, which means the public will fight over the other half. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Now I have to log into another session real quick, but I just wanted to share that with you guys while I have about 5, 6, 7 minutes, right? Pay attention. Bitcoin will skyrocket, which means that the other markets is going to blow up. You know, it's going to blow up. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. This is Crypto Doe once again. This is Crypto Doe once again. Put on your seatbelts.